the notion of a group of people finally sort of tearing down the wall, in the same way that I look at Rage Against the Machine and people like that, where it's like a small scrappy group of people who are on a grassroots level getting everybody to sort of like look up at where their shit is actually coming, and they're actually pissing on us from above, not each other, which is what I think the great activists do.
Absolutely. And I think these people, both these bands, Sex Pistols, Public Enemy, like you said, Rage
Mm-hmm.
Against the Machine, are able to
Mm-hmm.
do it through music.
Yeah.
And, for the Sex Pistols, again, like they were young kids and
Yeah.
they didn't make the best choices.
Yeah.
They could barely play their instruments. They were put
Yeah.
together in a studio. But at the same time, they had grown up with that, you know, around the world pretty much, or certainly
Mm-hmm.
Europe and America and stuff. Post World War II, there was this economic boom. Everything
Mm-hmm.
was, great and sunny for some
Mm-hmm.
people. And then a recession followed, and people started to realize, oh no, this system, oh, it's only been good for some people, and it sucks for a lot of us, and it's going to suck even worse for a lot of us. And that's that
Mm-hmm.
disillusionment that they do actually sing about.
What I love about punk music, or the little that I know and the little that I've listened to, they usually use a blues progression with their music, which is basically what rock and roll is. And it's almost like they take the established music, which has become this, huge capitalist beast, right? And then they play it fast and angry and ugly. And they're like, yeah, yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's a
Yeah.
rebellion in that as well, because I'm always like, when I'm listening, I forget which song I was listening to, but it's like, it's, if you slow it down, it's dun 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 dun, right? But they're playing right, right. And so there's like the angry is, they put it in the music, and so it's hard not to sort of have that visceral feeling that like there's somebody, to use the English phrase, taking the piss out of all of this, which is like, yeah, somebody needs to take the piss out of it. They're
Yeah.
pointing out the truth, and they're using the tropes that you're used to listening to and twisting them in ways in to make you listen to it in a different way, which is what hip hop is as well. I'm going to sample all of these tunes that you remember and that made you feel good, but I'm gonna like do it this way and put in a different feeling on it. And I'm gonna give you, in this case with Chuck D, I feel like they're like folk singers, right? They're like the who's it, Pete Seegers of the world, except they've got 808s, and they've got drum machines, and they're saying the same stuff, except they're using a different beat and there's a different delivery on it, which is what I love about all that kind of music. It's protest music to me.